All right, man. One of my people sent the Rick Glazer interview to somebody over at Terence Crawford team, and he said that I asked him, was it true about the deadline for Terence Crawford and Errol Spence? Did it pass this past Friday? I think they said it was, and somebody from his team, I'm gonna keep him anonymous, said that it wasn't true. Said that the fight will happen. This is Terence Crawford's side of the things. Said that the fight is still a go. That Rick Glazer is lying. They haven't, he said they still working on. They say he still is working on the money, and they still working around the rematch clause. That stuff is true, but they told me to tell everybody that the fight is still happening, and that Terence Crawford is now took over the negotiations, is negotiating the fight on his own behalf. So let's talk about it. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel, subscribe button, it's the bell icon button, hit on notifications, increase your chance notifications to go live or drop a video. So they said the fight is still a go, but they working on the money. They said the fight will happen this year. They said a fight will happen this year. They said, well, everything what Rick Glazer is saying is not true. Closer to what Steven Espinoza is saying. That Errol Spence, the rematch thing is true. That they trying to get a rematch in their favor, and they still working on to make the money happen, to make the money work. But Terence Crawford has took over these negotiations for himself. All right. Somebody else on the PBC side, I won't even say on the PBC side, but close to PBC side said that. They said that Terence Crawford should have been took over them negotiations. So I know who was negotiating it, and whatever the situation was, I guess, Crawford is, handling his own business now. And they say this fight will happen this year. I say it again. This is not Errol Spence side. This is not the PBC. He said that the Terence Crawford fight will happen this year. They said the Errol Spence Terence Crawford fight will happen this year. Crawford has took it over for itself. So the fight ain't dead. The fight is much, much alive. So I told y'all that, I think Barney was saying that Crawford was gonna take over these negotiations. So yeah. So don't cancel your plans yet. They said a lot of the venues are booked around America, around the arena. I don't know if they're gonna be thinking of Thomas Mack in Vegas, or they got an idea what's on hold. Or they gonna do it in Atlanta. I don't know. A lot of people saying all the venues are booked. Instead, it's 3 dates in November. So I don't know if Crawford plan on coming down to Dallas. I don't know what it is. Maybe Houston, maybe San Antonio, maybe somewhere in Southern California. They got multiple venues. Don't forget they got the Rams football stadium down there. You got to remember too. They need all the events they can have because Vegas eating all the events up. So you could be looking at Southern California. So yeah, you could be looking at Southern California. So who knows? Maybe they going up to the Bay Area. Very expensive though. So we know it won't be in Omaha. But well, yep, they told me it's just much alive, and they'll tell y'all the rumors is not true. This fight is not at off, and they're working with the money. I don't know. They've been working on the money for 8-9 months. I guess maybe they got more respect for Crawford negotiating his own fight. But he didn't took the shit over. He didn't took it all the way over. So, yep. He said it's on, and he said they're working on. It is true about the rematch clause. The Spence got one, they want to get Errol Terence one, but they say the money is, so the money is, the fight is alive and the money's still the hold up. So yeah. So everything that they said the fight is pretty much off. Nope. Said it's much in the live. Like I said, as far as venues and dates, you hear rumors going around about what's not available, what's available. I know Al want to put it on in Vegas. So I don't know. People forget you still got the Thomas and Mack in Vegas. You still got the Thomas and Mack. So I'm looking through the dates. So I'm probably guess you're looking at November or right before Christmas. It's 5 weeks in December this year. So yep. So yeah, I don't know exactly about all the dates and all that type of stuff, but I don't know. Maybe they think Thomas and Mack. Maybe they think the Manlin Bay. They might be fighting at the Manlin Bay. Pacquiao used to love fighting here. So yeah, could be the Manlin Bay, but Crawford then took over his own negotiations, and from Crawford's side, they say it's gonna happen this year. Now, could that change? Absolutely. Boxing is always fluid. Boxing is always fluid. Could it be headed to the East Coast? I doubt it because COVID numbers are starting to rise. Especially it's gonna rise in the damn cold. They definitely gonna rise to the cold. You know, but yeah, that's what they told me. That's what they told me. So ain't pretty much more to say that I'll talk about it on live tomorrow. But Steven Espinosa said they kind of like hit like a small impasse, but apparently Crawford, working this shit out for itself. And if this don't work, I mean it is what it is. The room, somebody told me he wanted $15 million. Yep, somebody told me he wanted $15 million, and Spence asked for 20. So I don't know what's different. I don't know if they're gonna move the money around. That's the question. You don't know if you're gonna move the money around, to a different fight or whatever. But they say we should be getting a fight. So people say you always delivering bad news. Well, there's some good news right here. It's not PBC. This is not the Crawford side of things. I mean, it's not the Spence side of things. It's the Crawford side of things. So I guess Al Heyman having more respect sitting down talking to him. But then again, he's still gonna be 35. Excuse me, he's still gonna be 35 before they get back in the ring. So, but Errol Smith shit. He talking about he had a contract. Ain't no contract if we ain't agreed on a rematch clause. And I ain't say who to have, who ain't there. They both champions. They should have a rematch clause. They're both champions and they should have a rematch clause. So that's it. I ain't gonna keep y'all long, but yep, they said the fight is much alive. They said it's gonna happen this year from Terence Crawford side of things, and they told me to tell y'all what Rick Glazer saying was a bold face lock. There you go. There you go. They said Rick Glazer saying is a bold face lock. It's not true. The fight not dead. It's not close to being broke off. It's alive and well, and it will be fighting Errol Spence in 2022. They said it will happen this year. So there y'all go. Check the Boxing News playlist. Check the welterweight playlist. We'll check the Boxing Rumor playlist. I got to call it a rumor. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Check the welterweight playlist as well too. Financially, you want to support the channel? Cash App $ CJ Good 313, Venmo CJ Good 313, PayPal link in the description. Hit the link tree. Find me on Twitch, Twitter, Instagram, Spotify, Apple Music, Amazon Music, Radio Public, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal. My link tree is the first link in the description. Appreciate the love, support. Let me know what you girls guys think in the comment section. Peace.